What's up guys, my name's John, welcome back to Whisper Tactical, and today I've made myself a little bit of Ballistics homemade gelatin. It's 10% gelatin, and I want to shoot it with a couple of defensive loads that I've got for the 45 ACP. Now we're shooting it out of the HK Mark 23. We've got a Silencer Co Hybrid 46 on the front, but we're going to shoot it with 4 different loads. The first load is going to be a Federal HST Law Enforcement. It's their tactical load. It's a 230 grain bullet moving at 890 feet per second. The second bullet that's coming out is a 230 grain Federal Hydra-Shock moving at 900 feet per second. The third bullet that's coming out is a Hornady Critical Duty. It's their 220 grain Flex Lock bullet, and it is moving at 990 feet per second. The fourth bullet is a 230 grain jacketed hollow point by Underwood, and it is moving at 1,000 feet per second. Federal HST. So it pretty much completely split it in half. We've got a good about an inch deep cavity there. We've got about an inch and a half cavity in there, and we've got a third one that went 3 different ways, about an inch deep, 3 different ways. This is the Federal Hydra-Shock. One clean through the middle. That's a straight. These bullets, guys, they are the Hornady Critical Duty Flex Lock 220 grain. It's another clean pass. It did not split the bottom either. See if you can get a, oh yeah, you can see it's like a V in there. So this one is the one that this is the one that I ordered to actually do this test with. This is Underwood's 230 grain jacketed hollow point moving at 1,000 feet per second. I got a feeling this one's going to rip the end off of the gelatin, but you never know until we try. So it split it out the bottom. I knew it would. Underwood's defensive ammunition is ridiculous. That is a star. Can you get that?
It's not. Yeah, there we go.
You got it?
Yeah.
That's a star. That is ridiculous. Let's cut this open really quick. I'm just going to go ahead and cut down the middle of this one here and get this out of the way so you can actually see the left side of this bullet track, because it blew the top half of the gel off. That's some slick stuff. Alright, so we've got 3 different cavities. We've got one there, we've got one there, got one up in there. Actually, we've got 4 different cavities. That first one was the tactical, or the Federal HST. That was the law enforcement, just the cheapest. That comes in a 50 round box. Alright, now this one is the Federal Hydra-Shock. This is their this is kind of their step up. This was also a 230 grain. So you can see how far that wound cavity, that track goes up. I mean, that's every bit. I'll go to the end of it here. We're at the end of it there. So that's that deep. That's just one shard off this cavity. The rest of it blew out the bottom, so you've got another cavity that deep. So that's the second cavity that's that deep out of that bullet. Looks like there is a third one, and then a fourth one. Guys, that bullet made 5 different cavities, all of them an inch deep. So we're done with this one. Now this one was the Hornady Critical Duty. I'm going to try to cut right down through the track, right down through the wound cavity here. Alright. Wow, look at this. I didn't do that with a knife either. that was actually. So here's the critical duty. That's not very deep. It did slice this. And okay, so there's a piece of it, went right down through there. Actually, nope, that wasn't a knife. Look at how rigid that is. So the Hornady did not, unless it's all on this side. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a good solid inch deep track all the way through there. It's straight through an inch, and then there's another one here that goes in this way. So it just made a V and just ripped straight through there. Can you see that? On there? Look at that. That is crazy. Alright, so that's the Hornady critical duty. Didn't do quite as good as the HydroShock in my opinion. But this guy, this is the one here. This one is the Underwood 230 grain jacketed hollow point, moving at 1,000 feet per second. This guy, looks like we got a piece of the jacket. Nope. Tricked me. I got so excited. Alright, so this is each side of it here. This is the right side, this is the left side, and that is a solid inch deep there. All of this, I don't know if you can tell it, but all of this is cut down through here. Look at that. So it literally, instead of being like a V like the other one, this one made like an M. Look at that. So it's like there's, look at that.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? It's terrible. Look at this. It did it on both sides. That is one hell of a defensive round. Alright guys. That's it for the 45 ACP. What are those? Defensive rounds. Alright guys. If you wouldn't mind going ahead and hitting the like button, and please scroll down and subscribe to my page. I know I don't have a lot of content yet, but I am new to YouTube and I've got a lot of cool stuff coming. I've got a lot of cool guns. So if you wouldn't mind, give me a subscribe and a like, and I'll see you in the next video.